Good evening, everyone. This is North here. Today is Friday, November the 20th, 2020, and we had an absolutely beautiful day here on the North Shore. Excuse me. I guess we reached a temperature of about 18 degrees Celsius, or somewhere around 62 or 64 for my American brothers and sisters. Okay, yeah, so it's Friday. Happy Friday, everyone. I worked today, and when I was on my way home from work, I was able to catch the news while I was driving home in the car. And I came across something that was pretty interesting for this area, and something that may foreshadow things for other areas in the not too distant future as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first of all, let me grab my some of my apparatus that I need here. And what I want to do is I want to read you guys an article that I ran across today. Now, please bear with me. I'm trying to work my mouse on my pant leg here. If you see me looking over this way, it's because I'm referring to some notes I have on the computer, okay? So please just bear with me. Not used to using this mouse on my leg. So, what do we have here? We've got, released about 2 hours ago by the Canadian Press, Ontario moving Toronto and Peel region into lockdown starting Monday, which will actually be midnight Sunday night. 12:01 or whatever. Okay, it's not a long article, so I'm just going to read the whole thing to you guys. It's pretty bare bones, so just bear with me and let's get into this, okay? Okay, Toronto. Ontario is moving the Rona 19 hotspots of Toronto and Peel region into lockdown starting Monday. The government says that means no indoor organized public events or social gatherings except with members of the same household. Okay, not the same family, same household. You're not allowed to gather with anyone that doesn't live with you. Now me, I live by myself, so it kind of sucks a little. Alright, the article continues. The lockdown will limit non-essential retailers to curbside pickup, ban indoor dining at restaurants, close personal care services, and shutter indoor sports facilities. Grocery stores, pharmacies, and big box retailers will be deemed essential and remain open with capacity limits. Okay, we've already been seeing capacity limits, so I mean that one's almost neither here nor there. Schools and childcare centers will remain open. The lockdown will last a minimum of 28 days, and the province says it will fine people $750 for violating public health rules. For violating those public health rules, okay? So they've got fines in place and looking at a 28-day minimum lockdown, okay? Alright, Ontario Premier Doug Ford says the lockdown is needed to get the alarmingly high levels of community transmission in Toronto and Peel under control. Okay? Excuse me. These measures come as Ontario reports 1,418 new cases of the Rona 19 today, along with 8 new deaths related to that. The government says there were 400 new cases in Peel region, 393 in Toronto, and 168 in York region. York has not instilled a lockdown. Okay, the latest figures have pushed the province over the 100,000 case mark for a total of just under 101,000 cases. This reported today by the Canadian Press. Today, November 20th, 2020. And the Canadian Press is out of Toronto. If you guys want to check the article, go ahead. find out how much validity there is there for yourself, and check that if you like. Now, please bear with me as I'm working this mouse on my leg, and I'm not used to it. All right, some other news out of Canada just yesterday. Just a few points. Manitoba announces ban on all in-store sales of non-essential items. All right, so we can see where that's going. Pretty much same thing going on. That was yesterday. And Vancouver has lifted the ban on evictions. The Vancouver Tenants Union is actually pleading to the BC government to reinstill the ban on evictions. So that's something else to make note of. And Ontario announces blitz on businesses to enforce Rona 19. Maybe I shot myself in the foot there already. Who knows? Compliance to enforce Rona compliance. Okay, so that's kind of what's in the news the last couple of days here. Now let me just refer back to my other set of notes. Okay, so I assume a lot of you guys that are watching this are likely getting prepared and prepping and things like that. And I would imagine some of you that are watching are probably fairly new to prepping as well. So to you guys that are new to prepping and preparedness and things like that, I want to give you guys a little bit of reassurance as to the fact remaining that the grocery stores will remain open, things like that. So there's no need to panic at all. Remain calm. However, I do want to point out that this lockdown is going to last a minimum of 28 days. Okay, so so what do I want to address with that? All right, if you're new to prepping and I understand it's a good idea to have a 2-week food prepper pantry ready for you and those in your household. Now, if you've gone ahead and gotten that done, your 2-week prepper pantry, then that's awesome. Good for you guys. But what I want you to do is I want you to extend that pantry to 28 days, okay? Because they're saying this lockdown comes with a minimum of 28 days. Now, if we see lockdowns again like we saw in the spring, all grocery stores, everything was closed, for a period of time. So if that comes to pass, your 2-week prepper pantry will help you out. However, a 4-week one, I'm just kind of reading between the lines here, and I'm seeing that a 4-week pantry might be a better thing to have in place. And just take your week's grocery shopping list and buy it 4 times. Buy it once for this week, but buy it again and again and again until you have 4 weeks worth of food set back. Like I said, in case we see shutdowns like we saw in the spring repeat themselves, okay? So yeah, if you guys go ahead and get that done, that'll help you, relax a little bit easier. And I mean, 4 weeks of food, I know it's a lot of food, but when you're talking about jarred pasta sauces and dry pasta and rice and things like that, canned goods, those kinds of things, it's not really it's not going to go bad on you. Just buy it. If you can get your 4-week pantry in place, just rotate it out. The stuff that you bought earliest, use it first in, first out, just like in any restaurant or things like that. So so yeah, lockdown 2.0. Are you guys prepared? And if you're not, I suggest you do. While the grocery stores are remaining open, because if this is happening in Toronto and Peel region, Manitoba, you know, it's very likely that it's going to happen in other places as well. So that's what I got for you guys today. Get yourselves prepared. If you're not, get at it, okay? This is going to be north. Out for now.